Hi everyone, this is my first Flosstube video ever. Just gonna be a whip parade today. I don't really know that I'll probably do like a lot of Flosstube videos just because there's a lot of things in my life that are vying for my attention and I don't always get a lot of progress done with cross stitch alone. Those things could be various things like hobbies to responsibilities, etc. So I'm probably going to shoot for once a month. Once a month feels reasonable. So my name's Amber. I live in California with my husband and two boys. They are 3 and 1. He'll be 2 in October, so he's 2. A lot of my time goes to them. I've been cross-stitching for about 3 years and I love it, but I just don't get a lot of time all the time to do it. So yeah, I've been watching Flosstube on and off for probably 2 years and just kind of been a silent spectator of it and never really worked up the nerve to do it. So now I'm finally working up the nerve. All right, well, let's get started because nobody wants to hear me ramble. So the first one is this. Can you see that? And that's not the right project at all. I got 4 stitches on it. My second one is the Prairie Schooler Thanksgiving Comes Again, and I love this one, but for some reason I just don't work on it, like ever. And it says, the harvest all is gathered in and chilly north winds blow. Orchards have shared their treasures, the fields their yellow grain. So open wide the doorway, Thanksgiving comes again. And I just thought it was cute because I really don't have a lot of Thanksgiving decorations. So I thought, okay, cool, let's make some Thanksgiving stuff. Maybe it's because Thanksgiving's not my favorite holiday. And that's as far as I got. I think that's the border. And I think I only started that because I was trying to do some homework for magical stitches. I think about 85% of us just love it and do all our projects based on that. This is a little mermaid pattern. I have it up right here. And I was going real strong on it for a bit. And then I stopped. I don't know, I feel like the changing of colors just became too much for me to handle, and so I just put it down for a while. But that's how much I got. Get closer. And it's supposed to go all the way over to here. So I hope that didn't on-zoom you out or on-focus you. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm doing. We're gonna learn together. Alright, this one is probably my oldest project, and my mom gave this to me from one of her thrift stores, and I don't even know if they make it anymore or how old it is, but here we go. It says believe at the top, and it's a Santa Claus, and you can definitely tell it's old because of the coloring for Christmas. It gives a very like, you know, I could be wrong. It gives a totally like 70s-esque vibe. Let's see, what side is he on? It's this way. So far all I've gotten is the toy sack done. And that's it. I'm just chugging along. But this is a lot of progress for me because when I first started, I started this project and I thought, holy crap, what is this? Linen. I didn't know. When I learned how to do it, I learned on just regular Ada. I had no idea that you could stitch on linen. I didn't know to sew my stuff until it was this frayed. I'm not a good sewer, so you can see that it's all... And when I first started this project, I thought, no, buy Ada or quit cross-stitching. There's just no way. And then I put... So, yay me. Alright, next. I started this one for my sister because she really loves trees. Otherwise, I probably would have looked right past it. But look at those colors. I mean, they're so pretty. They're bright colors. How can you not want to do that? Again, another project I started for Magical Stitches. I think there was a extra credit or something where you had to stitch on a tree, and I thought, this will probably count because it's a stained glass tree. That's all I got. And this is how big it is. So yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna drink some of my coffee. All right. This one is from the same magazine. I don't know what edition it is because my children are not nice to my stuff and they rip the cover off. It's just cross stitch. I know that, but I don't know what edition or what month or whatever you call it. So I'm sorry. I can tell you the names. Where is it? Magical Fairies. And this is another one I'm doing for my sister. This is not really up my alley at all. Very girly. And I'm not girly, I just not big on the fairies with the sparkly wings and stuff like that. I'm more of, oops, sorry, I showed a pattern. More of a I don't know, I guess a goblins kind of person, like labyrinth and stuff like that. That's all I got. The tip of a wing. You can barely even see it. Love you more. Michelle at Bendy Stitchy got me into them. It's the only one I've gotten so far, but eventually I'm going to get more. And then this one says, reading is my superpower. From Lit Joy Crate. So this is a pattern by Barefoot Needle Art. Pretty sure that's what they're called. I'm sorry if I messed up your names. They're so fun to watch. I'll put the link for their YouTube down below so that you can go check them out because I love them. They're just so great. I've gotten a couple needle minders from them and a couple patterns, and they do like beach themed stuff. So I don't have the original picture, but it's supposed to be a 4th of July anchor, and I thought that's really cool. Like, we could put that up for 4th of July, so why not stitch it? And look at the colors on that. She did a beautiful job at designing this. I love it. Love it. It's so much fun to stitch too. Every time I put it down and go back to it, I'm like, why haven't I finished this yet? So, if you haven't watched any of their videos or looked at their patterns, you should go ahead and check them out. They're pretty awesome. This one is another one I started for Magical Stitches. But, it's a Halloween one, and I had been wanting to do. She's my little Harry Potter witch. I'm thinking about changing my cat to a orange tabby, because that's what I have, other than a, I have like a Siamese looking cat. I don't really know what she is because we got her from a backyard, no breeding or anything like that. And that's as far as I far as I've gotten. So just go ahead and put her back in her bag with her pattern. I thought they're in there too. I have to work on her again. She was fun too. Okay. This one I started when I first started stitching. And it was for my dad, but it doesn't bring me joy. But it's unfortunate because I'm going to have to finish it because I already told my dad about it. That's a note for you when you first start stitching. Don't tell anyone about what you're stitching for them, or you have to finish it for them. My dad's a big fisher, always has been. He loves to fish, and I just thought that was really cute. There's like a little kid fishing with him, or with the other person, and in my mind it's like me fishing with him when I was a kid, or like my boys fishing with him. And they live by a lake in Wisconsin, so I just thought it was appropriate. Which side is this? Okay, it goes this way. Here's why I don't love it though. See that? I don't love it because this entire project, like 90% of it, is these 3 colors, give or take a various amount of shades of that same color, and it's half cross stitches. And for some reason my mind really struggles with the half cross stitches and counting, and I always find myself messing up and getting frustrated with it. So it's been hibernating for a bit. I don't know. This one I don't have a picture of. I probably shouldn't even show it. It's one of those little samplers from Dimensions. And it's like a little wedding sampler I started for someone, and now it's been so long that it doesn't matter. I don't know what it's going to be now. But, yeah. It's not hard. I just haven't finished it. And it doesn't work for me because it's off on my wedding colors. I don't have brown in my wedding color. I guess that doesn't really matter. Anyway, this one I started for a Magical Stitches project. It was in one of my albums, one of the times that they had us do a project from our albums, and I didn't sew up the ends, so now I'm pulling off little strips of it. It's almost done. It's probably like, I keep saying 80%, but it's probably 80% done. You Are My Sunshine with a sunflower, because I love sunflowers, and because I always used to sing You Are My Sunshine to the boys when they were babies. I love it. I just have to finish it and then figure out what I'm going to finish it into. Okay, this one has a tragic, it'll probably never get finished. I should just toss it. So I got this much done on it, and I don't know where the picture is, but it's one of the Button Beads Mill Hill kits. Their Halloween one, and it's like a farmer's market stand with pumpkins and gourds and all kinds of stuff, and that has like black cats sitting at the bottom, and it's adorable, and I loved it. But I had all my beads sorted out, and I think my oldest, when he was like a year old, got into the closet where I had put them and dumped them everywhere. I was so upset. I tried to salvage, and then it was like, no, there's no point. I had to vacuum and then just kind of toss them in a bag. So now I'm just like contemplating if I just finish it without any of the beads on it. Do I order more beads? It's pretty much the cost of a new one. What do I do? Toss it. Let it go. That was a long story. That's how far it got. And I love it. But it makes me angry now when I look at it. Here, I can show you. So I have all the beads sorted. And this is when I first started out, so I used to sort my threads into little sandwich baggies. That's all that's left of them. All that's left of the beads that came with it. And they're all mixed together. There's no way for me to tell which one is supposed to be which, so I could just put them on there. Okay. But anyway, again, long story for a project I'm probably just going to throw away. Let's move on. Okay. Another project started just for magical stitches. And this is, how did these end up back to back? I don't know. Because this one has another long-winded story. So there it is, Celebrate Spring. And I think I started it because I needed something that was spring related or something that had, I don't know, pink in it. I don't remember what the reason was. But I changed the colors. I was inspired. I was on a Michelle Bendy Stitchy kick because that girl can change colors in her patterns and it looks phenomenal and she has no fear. No fear. But I don't love it. So if you see, I changed because my kitchen and my living room are decorated in oranges and reds and yellows. So this was pretty. But I didn't want all that pink. I wanted red and orange and yellow. So I changed this from the green to like a pink color, and I'm fine with that, but I think the flowers where I'm really struggling. And then I'm thinking, maybe I don't want all the flowers to be like pink or whatever set color. Maybe I just want them all to be different, like you stepped into a field of wildflowers. Either way, I haven't decided if I'm gonna frog it or keep it or what I'm going to do with it. So it just sits there and stares at me. Anyway. This is another one that I started just for magical stitches. See what magical stitches does to me. It's called Venice. I just really liked how pretty and colorful it was. Get some organization. And in he goes. And I think this is the top. That's as far as I got. I think probably one of the bushes in the corner. Oh well. I believe this one is from Stitchline on Etsy. And I've been working on this one for way too long. Way too long. Like this. It's the Disney Princesses. No idea what I'm going to do with it when I'm done with it. I just liked it. This is as far as I've gotten. And then this Ada is 16 count confetti. I think it's Picture This Plus. But I ordered it from 123 Cross Stitch. And that's as far as I've gotten. I started the top of Cinderella's head. Yeah. Okay, this one might not ever get finished. So I have really bad eyes. At least they're starting to get worse. And it's hard for me to see things. And some fabrics just, I can't cross stitch on them. And I just can't. So this was supposed to be an ornament. And I ordered way too much fabric for it. But it's supposed to be that one. And I like it, but it hurts my eyes and it makes me not enjoy what I'm doing. And I just don't want to do things I don't enjoy to do. I just feel like I'm too old for that at this point in my life. And that's as far as I've gotten. It's the top of the L and the E. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it away. It's gonna be extra fabric, but I can't see on this fabric. So what's the point of me keeping it? I also have the thread and the beads, so maybe I'll just pass it along. I don't know yet. This one, oh, here's one of the needle minders I got from Barefoot Needle Art. He's upside down. Yeah. So, this is like a collaboration of different shadow silhouette bunnies, and they each are with a different month and a different theme. And I'm thinking, I don't think I'm going to keep them on this whole piece of fabric. Like, this is a big piece of fabric. I'm thinking I'm going to sew them into little individual things that I can put like on my fireplace mantle, so that each season has a different silhouette of a bunny. And the funny part about me picking this is I don't even like bunnies. I don't not like them. I just don't have any attachment to them. But I thought, oh, that's really cute. Let's do it. So there's an idea. There's only some of the things. And I don't... Come on. It doesn't want to focus on it. It's not focusing. I'm sorry. I don't think that I actually have any of the ones on here started. These are different ones. The problem I've run into with this is that I started this top one. Like, look at how big this is. I started this top one when Magical Stitches did the Quidditch event. Yeah, that was fun. Let's not talk about that. And we needed to stitch a certain color for catching the golden snitch. Wow, I can't talk. And I didn't have any projects with that color. And I was like, I am determined. Gryffindors are going to win. We're going to do this. And so I started this project because I liked it anyway. And now I cannot remember or find what color I used. So that's as far as I got on that one. And then I started this one, which is like a 4th of July one. Come on. That's as far as I got. I think they have like fireworks in the air by it or something. I don't remember. But I decided to do it in that bright, bright blue color. I felt like it was very July and 4th of July. And I like it. I just got to figure out my life with it. Which is harder than it sounds. Stay tuned. Alright. So this one is Stony Creek 2017's Halloween pattern. The stitch along one. And is it going to focus? There it goes. You can kind of see it. It's really cute. I just realized I haven't been telling you like who all of them are by and stuff like that. I'm sorry. I'm new at this, so sorry. This fabric is by Picture This Plus Mirror. And this is as far as I've gotten on this. My little witch. You might think you're seeing two in the camera. You're not. I first started this and my mom loved it, but so did my husband. So I couldn't just give it away. I had to figure out another solution. And that other solution when I was just a little baby stitcher was that I would stitch it twice. That might be why it's not done yet. Maybe. Anyway, I do love that one. All right, we're almost done. I didn't have as many as I thought, kind of. This other one is Linen and Threads Mystery Sampler from 2017, and I'm going to show you December's picture because it shows, even if it's shaded out, the whole entirety of it. And I really do want to finish this one. I picked my wedding colors really for this sampler because I decided that I was going to hang it in my bedroom when I was done with it. I didn't realize it was going to take me like 3 years to even finish one part of it. Yeah. I believe I'm repeating twice more than I was, like the pattern tells you to. So I'm literally only on the first part, the first month. That's it. I haven't finished it. But I love it. Look at the colors. They're just so blue and wonderful. I think my next row I'm going to use more white and dark blue. I don't know yet. How about I just finish this row first? Might be a good plan. This one I started for Magical Stitches. I believe we needed something red or some border or something like that. Oh, there it is. And that was, see, there I go again, I'm the worst. Believe by Dimensions. Maybe that was more obvious than I thought. And that's as far as I've got. It's like the top little present thing and then the border and then the start of the next one. And that's it. I have so many projects and not a lot of needle minders. Might be a sign. It might be a sign. This is, I don't even know where the paper is. This probably should be, he doesn't belong there. Should probably just not even show this one. It's like a cat hanging from a tree and it says hang in there, I think. I don't even know if I'll finish it. I don't even know what's all over it. It looks like fuzz. I don't even know if that's the right direction I'm showing you. But there it is. That's as far as I've gotten. Not much to say about it. This one, I got both the boys' stockings that I wanted to do for them. And I got them, I got my first son's when I was pregnant with him, and my second son's when I was pregnant with him. And I just started my first son's, and I haven't started my second son's. So they might get it when they're grown. And it is a Dimensions Gold collection. It's Santa's Flight. And I really do like it. I really do want to make it for him. There's a lot going on. And this is as far as I've gotten. And I think that is Santa's beard. So, yeah. All right, we're almost done. I changed my mind there. I was going to move it, and then I was like, I should have a drink. Sorry, I know some people hate that. It doesn't really bother me when I watch people, but I've heard other people like mention it in their videos, and I'm sorry if it bothers you. Just real thirsty. I made this bag. Again, I'm not a great sewer. I'm really just learning. Both my mom and my grandma are really good at sewing, but I just never really caught on to it. I've been more of a knitter, a crocheter, other kind of projects person. And I never put Velcro on it. I just never got around to it. But it's my coffee. fancy bag. And then I made a little bow. And the bow's made out of one of my son's pairs of pants that he didn't fit anymore when he was like 6 months old. And I just sewed it up and then tied more of that around and then glued it on with like industrial glue. But yeah. Looks crooked in the camera. It probably is. Whatever. I like it. This is my first ever Heaven and Earth. Full coverage. Why is it not? Piece. And I really, 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 really love it. I do. And I want to work on it, but I just lost everything out of it. And I think that part of it for me is that it's so hard to remember what colors when you're working on it. You have all these colors constantly, and if you put it down, you have good odds of forgetting. Come on. Oh boy, come on. You have really good odds of forgetting what actual color it is because there's so many various shades and it's hard to tell what goes where. And then I was waiting on some threads, and then before you know it, I just didn't pick it back up. Oh, and then sometimes it's really tight to get the needle through. I don't know if anyone else has that problem because the squares are so small and it just makes me mad. Anyway, it's called Penurden. I'll have to put a picture in when I edit it. Hopefully I remember to do that so you guys can see what it is. It's really, really pretty, and I would love to finish it, but I haven't touched it in months. Come on, get in the bag. I don't have a lot of time for this. Alright, what do we got next? I also made this bag. I made blankets for my boys out of orange. Let me get it open. I did Velcro this one, and I Velcroed it all the way across. And sometimes it's hard to get open. Out of orange, and then out of dinosaur material. And there was leftover, so I thought, cool, like, I like dinosaurs too, like, let's make this happen. It's ginormous, though. I didn't mean to make it that big. And so I have, like, I don't even know how many projects, too many in here. Let's see. I think that's it. So this is another one I started for Magical Stitches. I don't remember what it was for, but I started it for them. And I love cardinals. I'm from Wisconsin. I was born and raised there. And that's one of the things I remember about winters. Winters? Maybe my memory's failing me and it wasn't winters. I feel like it was. And a lot of people have cardinal stuff for winter decoration there. All I got done so far is the border. That's it. Alright. I don't know where I put the book for this one. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So it is, again, all my books, like my magazines are tore up because my children just try to destroy everything. It's called Bergama Borders, and it's in Just Cross Stitch. Which edition? August 2017. I changed the colors because those colors just don't work for my house. I changed them to yellow, red, and orange. And I love it, but sometimes I don't love it. Plus, look at how I ordered way too much fabric. Look at that. It's hard to see, but yeah. Oh, come on. I felt like that was a mistake now because I can't get back together. The story of my life. All right. I believe it's only going to go that far, so that's really where it ends. I have a lot of fabric for this. I don't know what I was thinking when I ordered this. but there it is. I don't know. I guess I do like it. I can't decide. Okay, I think there's one more, and then that's it. It's not focusing anymore. Okay. Okay, and I'm really bummed because my kids got to this one and they ripped it. It's the Prairie Schooler Hocus Pocus. And I just thought it was so cool for Halloween. I just love it. This is another needle minder from Barefoot Needle Art. I'm a big fan. They make really cool stuff and they're really funny. And that's as far as I've gotten the owl. But like, look at how neat and clean he looks. It's probably the linen, and that's why I probably need to stitch more on linen, but it hurts my eyes, so Ada it is for me. Probably why this hasn't been finished yet, even though I love it. It'll be fun to do the oranges in it because you'll start to see it pop. Yeah, that's it. That's my whip parade. Technically, I was supposed to do ornaments and do snowman people for everyone in the family, and at the time that was just me, my husband, and my firstborn. But that was 2017, so I might just FFO that and put it on my tree and be done with it. Sometimes we gotta know when to move on, you know? And then I also finished this one a while ago, but I have to FFO it, and I just don't know how yet. It was for my sister. And it's not perfect. It was like a, I don't remember what they're called, but there was problems with the pattern, and it's what it is. It's fine. But anyway, so future plans. So for the next month when you see me, I want to have more progress on my linen and threads project and on my Halloween project. Even if it's just repeating this top one again and finally finishing that, because I gotta get it done. It's Halloween one and my mom loves it, my husband loves it, so I can't back out of it. And I finished a diamond painting item. Because I diamond paint too, and I knit and I crochet, so at the very end of my videos it'll probably be a plethora of different things. So the last little bit, when I start talking about my plans for other stuff, might be cross stitchers' time to peace out if they don't want to hear everything else. I totally understand. But it's a beach scene, and there's 4 more panels that go with it, and when I first got it, I planned on putting it in my bathroom. I don't know anymore, but it's really pretty. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks.